Hey friends, went out this morning, sat for a couple hours, uh, didn't see anything, have a massive cold front going through right now. Temperatures dropped from, I don't know, I got to the parking lot at I think 5 or so, and it dropped to like 20 degrees by the time I got to the stand. Should be a great weekend.
Alright guys, got in here late so I don't got a lot of time to talk. I already seen 2 deer webs putting up the stand. They blew at me. I got into right at the bottom of the ridge right now. Deer are up and moving. We're right around 5:30. Got an hour and a half before shooting time ends. Good to see the deer on the feed early. I've never been on this property. There's not really much of a breakdown since I've never been here. I'm just assuming they're bedding off the point, and they're going to be traveling to these oaks and cornfield. This was a Plan B property. They were actually cutting wood on the original property I planned to be on. So let's get after it. I only got an hour and a half. Seen 3 deer. They're up and moving.
Alright guys, look at that. We got snow. October, middle of October. It's really windy out. They got us under a wind advisory right now. 45 mile an hour gust. Now I'm sitting on top of a ridge. So kind of what we got going tonight. I'm sitting on the edge of a cornfield and got some maples in here, and back of me we got some pines. So what I'm hoping for tonight is that those pines are a windbreak for those deer, and they're bedding off the end of that point that is that way, and they're going to be coming to this corn. I just did a spot scout on this one, spot check, just to see if some scrapes were open. There's a pile of scrapes open down there. You could tell that the deer were freshly in here. Hey friends, good morning. Doing a spot check here this morning. I like to spot check the areas that I scouted. Just kind of look at the perimeter, see if there's any big tracks, scrapes, rubs, that type of thing. See if there's hot sign, just so I'm not wasting my time if there's none of that in here. So that's all we're doing here this morning. All right, guys, I gotta show you some good sign here. Look at that. Good rub. I mean, look at that. His tine hit all the way to the outside right there. Look at that. That's awesome. That's what we want to see. Another good rub here, guys. Cut some shavings of the bark right there. This is really good to see. Really good to see. He's got some stuff broken off right here. This is awesome. Well, guys, just had somebody walk through the anticipated bedding area. I don't even think he knows it's a bedding area. Well, that's why you come out and scout. Alright, guys, was able to stop and talk to that guy who was hunting public. Sounds like he leases this ridge just to my south here, but he was had a lot of information, talked about the buck's age classes and whatnot in here, and he was telling me when this bedding area is usually being used, said it during the rut time period they see the rubs pop open in here. Sounds like he knows what he was talking about, because right now that's not open and there's no fresh sign in here, so might have to get in here during the rut. Hopefully the sign picks up down in this bottom here. And those rubs earlier, they were facing coming off the ridge, so I think those deer are coming off his land. So I'm gonna cross this spot off the list for this evening. Alright, guys, so this is the second property of the day that I'm on. Scouted the first property, had moderate success. Good thing about that spot, it's right next to the road, so if the spot doesn't pan out, I'm out here early enough to where I can just head on over to that spot as my backup option. So I'm hoping for just a little bit hotter sign over here, but if not, I'll be heading over there. Down there, and there's nothing on no white oak acorns on the ground, so they must have sucked those up already. I came back to where that primary scrape area was, because there's red oaks more on top of the ridge, and I may have scented it up a little bit in here, but I don't have anything else to go on. There's a lot of deer in here. You guys saw those scrapes. So I'm just in a big pile of cover. I saw a couple beds in here. So I think this is just back and cover in a primary scrape area. By some red oaks. Should be okay setup. Hope we see something tonight. And
By the way, I am absolutely covered in burrs. This cover is nasty. I don't know if I can draw my bow without the deer hearing me. That's how many burrs I have on me. So I'll be spending time plucking those off me the rest of the night, waiting for some deer to come through. Hopefully my trip